Today, let's talk about how we increase sales at the same stores. So if you have multiple locations or you have a similar store to somebody else, how do you increase your sales? Well, let's talk about that. How are you increasing your sales at the first one? What best practices are you using there? First question I always ask is, what's your sales process? That's right. What sales process have you instituted at your organization that can be repeated over and over again at other locations? Well, a lot of times people look at me and go, I don't know, we just have good management. Well, or that's up for the salesperson to figure it out. No. Everybody at your organization should be following the same sales process. How they engage the customer, how they interact with them, how they try to find the right solutions for them. Whether in customer service, warranty, or the salesperson, they need to be engaging the customer in the same common language. Because if everybody's running off doing their own thing, you're not going to hit the mark. And the customer needs to have the same consistent message over time. They need to understand it. And go look at Chick-fil-A. They have the same message at all of their locations, and people will sit in lines up to a half hour just to get their frickin' food. Well, there's a reason for it. Consistency is key. People want to know what kind of experience they're going to get, how well the product is, and move forward. If you have different locations and they have different outputs and different customer service, you're not going to hit the right mark. So make sure everybody's following the right sales process, and specifically one that answers the 5 buying decisions that the customer has. If we get it out of order, we become a commodity. If we don't answer them all, we become a commodity. The only differentiating factor in a commodity is price, and we lose margin that way. So having the sales process set up will actually help us move forward with the customer correctly. We'll engage them right. And now, the first buying decision, whether it's customer service or a salesperson, is whoever's engaging with the customer. And they're asking, do I like you? Do I trust you? And how can you help me? And there's a lot that goes into those 3 questions. And get this, it only takes 7 seconds for them to figure it out or make a good assumption of what they think it is. So we need to make sure we have the best foot forward at the beginning with our foundation. So how does that happen? Well, look at like some Nordstrom department stores and whatnot. In every environment, they have it set up differently. Women's department compared to men's or kids, they have different sights, sounds, and smells coming in to those environments. We need to make sure we know what kind of customer we want to have so we can sell them correctly and engage them right. Like there's different colors that actually present trust as opposed to some other that do authority. There's different smells that can actually turn people on or off depending on their personalities. Now when I was down in St. Thomas, I went into a store that had floor to ceiling, wall to wall, different kinds of perfumes. And the person sat there and educated me on the different kind of personality, likes different scents, and your activity levels, different scents, and how it comes off. You can actually trigger somebody by different scents or different colors, and you won't even know it. They won't be able to actually idealize it either. They'll just know that they want to get out of that area. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I teach the house analogy that walks people through your CRM, your customer relationship management tool that everybody should be using, how to use it properly, how to interact with the customers right, how to set the stage for those 3 questions. And then how to ask the right kind of questions that structure our solution as being the best option and making sure that it aligns with the customer. Because if you don't, well, you're not going to sell to the customer. And if you sell them a product and service that they don't need, guess what's going to happen? They're going to tell other people about that. You know, it's kind of like when we went to a great restaurant. We would tell everybody about the exceptional service and how great it was and how they need to go there. Same thing happened when we had bad service and a crappy, solution. We want to make sure that we're coming with the right solution, or else we're going to be talked to in a negative way. And with social media out there, it's very easy to be put out of business pretty quickly because of social media. So we need to make sure we're hitting the mark. Having everybody follow the right process will be the one thing we can do. Now, another thing we can do is actually engage them by investing in our team. Yeah, that's right. At least one training a year for your team. Bring someone in that's going to help the team grab one more tool to add to their toolbox that they can add value. Because as people learn, they grow. And as they grow, they can help more. So a culture of growth is essential in all your business, especially if you have multiple locations. Having one place that does really well and the other one not so well, it's probably because not everybody's buying into that culture. So we need to invest in our teams. And after that training, we need to have a debrief. Just like pro football players and all the pro athletes. They review what happened well, what didn't go so well, so they can improve on it the next time. Having our team sit together, whether it's customer service or warranty or anybody, they will actually learn together and grow. They'll get different perspectives. We need that. Now, I also recommend doing some other items that will help grow, because that one time a year isn't going to be enough. We need to do books or podcasts and have weekly discussions for about 5 to 10 minutes to go over those things to keep everybody growing in a consistent manner. The more we grow, the more we'll sell, the more we'll help the customer. Now here's the deal. You get through those 5 buying decisions and you sell the customers so well, they will actually sell you to all their friends and family. Well, you will have more traction, more success by doing so. So over-serving the customer, you're going to be super successful. All right? If you have any questions on how to do that, feel free to reach out. All my information is below. If you like this video and it's helpful, hit like, share, subscribe. Send it to somebody you think it might help. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.